I think that there are a number of levels here. I think that firstly, children do need role models, and that was originally the parents, but with less time from the parents, they do need outside role models, and they need to be positive. So I think that a martial art instructor or a Hapkido instructor is a very positive role model. Somebody for the student to look up to, somebody for the children to want to be like. So I think that if that person sends the right messages, that is a great thing for the children. I also do think that children need that outlet. They need to be able to be kids. You can't take away the fact that they want to enjoy their time. So if we can take something like Hapkido, give the kids a chance to have fun, but at the same time inspire them to learn and to give them positive role models like the teachers, I think that's a great thing. And I definitely think that Hapkido again is adding things that society, parents, school are not really looking after. So Hapkido is, in English we would say, picking up the ball. It's really filling in a lot of spaces where other things are letting the children down. So yeah, it is very important.
Yo pienso que las artes marciales tienen varias cosas que aportar, sobre todo en el nivel formativo. Creo que los valores que se inculcan a través del arte marcial son importantes. El aspecto deportivo también es importante, pero es más importante la cuestión del perfeccionamiento del carácter, que es el fin último del arte marcial. Es decir, una persona bien educada, una persona con un carácter atemperado, va a ser una mejor persona y un elemento bueno para la sociedad. El sistema educativo, creo yo que uno de los errores que está teniendo es la falta de valores. Es decir, sí hay una formación muy técnica, pero la formación humana y la formación de valores se está dejando un poco de lado. Y ahí es donde el arte marcial puede aportar más.
I think that there are a lot of activities that children can do, and I think that sport is a healthy activity. Some sports develop teamwork, but I think that where they lack is that martial arts includes things like discipline, things like respect, and it includes a family rather than just teamwork. It doesn't matter whether you're the best child or the worst child, you're still part of the Hapkido family. And definitely if you're teaching some of the cultural parts of Hapkido and some of the other elements, things like the art side of things. I mean, the Hwarang, their whole focus was not just to be somebody physically that was strong, but also mentally and spiritually. And these are things where Hapkido definitely provides a lot more levels of support. So I think if you compare Hapkido as a pastime or as an activity for children, it's far superior than just a physical activity or just a cultural activity, because it actually brings them all together. So it really is a complete package.
La mayoría de las personas que están en política tienen intereses económicos sobre todo, y el arte marcial, en especial el Hapkido, lo que es su gran aporte no se nota de inmediato. Aparentemente no hay algo de ganancia en esto, ¿no? Pero si logramos crear conciencia en esos políticos y los invitamos, por ejemplo, a entrenar, si les damos una pequeña clase de arte marcial, creo yo que ellos van a empezar a entender lo que nosotros queremos decir. Es decir, lo más importante es la sensibilización de esas personas a la propuesta que nosotros tenemos. O sea, es una propuesta que en Oriente puede resultar antigua, pero para nosotros es algo novedoso en Occidente. Y pienso que mucha gente todavía no lo entiende. Entonces, el hecho de hablar con ellos y estar intentando y tocando puertas y todo, es la labor que tenemos que hacer en realidad.
Again, it's one of the differences where Hapkido has a lot more areas that it touches upon than a lot of the traditional martial arts. It is one of the few complete arts. So one of the parts of it that people do overlook are things like the breathing exercises, which do not only focus the mind but also the body, and also the meditation aspects, which are very important for controlling the mind and controlling the body. And I think that as much as children don't understand why we do these things, the benefits of them going through these are very important. And you are right, we do have a lot of issues where we bring in children who have, whether it is emotional problems or whether it is challenges in the way they act, that Hapkido helps them focus. It helps them structure how they are. And the breathing elements and the meditation elements are a very important part of that. So I do think that it is something that needs to be maintained, and it is something that children really benefit from, being exposed to.